Michigan State wins the first bout. Nick Simmons in the championship round at 125 pounds. Now it's Wisconsin and Minnesota represented here at the 2006 Big Ten Finals. Tom Clum of Wisconsin going up against #1 seed Mac Ryder in this weight class. Ryder ranked 4th in the nation. Clum the 3rd seed here at the Big Tens. #6 in the USA in this weight class.
We're going to see some excitement here. These guys both move. They have a variety of techniques. They change directions well. Look at Clum into the double. Beautiful technique. He's going to get 2 right there.
Tom Clum attacking right away. 2004 Big Ten champ at 125 pounds. Bumped up to 133 last year. Ended up 3rd in the Big Tens and 3rd at the national tournament. Mac Ryder was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year last season and a Big Ten champion as well, and actually named most outstanding wrestler of the Big Ten tournament. Quite an accomplishment for a wrestler in his first year in the conference.
He got on fire last year at the Big Ten. Did an awesome job. Boy, he almost got cradled there. Clum is working hard. That was a sweet double by Tommy Clum from Wisconsin. Very aggressive. That's what we like to see out there. It's nice to see early on. Simmons, the last match, took an early takedown. And here, Tommy Clum from University of Wisconsin, steps out with a power double, drives Ryder to the mat for that early takedown.
Well, Ryder has only lost 10 times in his first 2 years of collegiate wrestling. 2 of those have come to Clum, both of them last year, including at the NCAAs when Clum got the best of the Minnesota sophomore 2-1.
That's a nice high double effort.
As they work their way back to the center, getting reset. We've seen Ryder help the Golden Gophers to that top ranking in the nation this year. The sophomore, Gilbertville, Iowa, 27-3 on the season.
He's got to pull him down there for a headlock. Ryder needs to get Clum to the mat. And Clum knows that. Clum circles out. Clum is really wrestling well. He's moving good. He's stalking. Ryder hasn't really got his offense going yet. Ryder likes to work from an underhook. Let's see if he can close the gap and get an underhook. But right now, Clum is controlling the ties and he's controlling the tempo.
He's done that all weekend, Ken. First round, 13-6 victory. In the quarters, 17-4 major decision. And then in the semis, 11-4 win over Purdue's Chris Flieger, former Big Ten champ himself.
Yeah, Clum put it to Flieger. He got a couple early takedowns and then he broke Flieger. Flieger got frustrated. He just couldn't keep pace. He couldn't keep that intensity. You know, and Flieger is one of the best wrestlers in the country anyways. That was a huge win for Tom Clum.
The final minute here of the first period. That Clum takedown still holding up. Ryder with the escape to make it 2-1. And you will hear the Minnesota fans rooting on Ryder. I'm sure the Illinois fans will be rooting on Tom Clum here as Mac Ryder responds with the takedown for 2 to grab the lead.
Beautiful bear hug technique. I told you he liked that underhook. He pummeled in there and got 2 of them. He double underhook, bear hug. Clum was helpless. That's where Ryder needs to be against Clum. He needs to be underhooking him. Meanwhile, Clum needs to be keeping space and getting that double working. Ooh, nice little back trip.
There you see Doug Ryder, Mac's father, looking on. Great group of Minnesota fans, and all the schools well represented with their fan bases making the trek here to Indiana to root on their squad. We mentioned Illinois would be rooting for Tom Clum. Obviously, in the team competition, the Illini neck and neck with Minnesota. So fans of Illinois certainly going to root on the opposition here in this bout for Mac Ryder.
And there's plenty of them. There's a ton of Illinois fans here, and there's a ton of Wisconsin. There's Mr. Ryder, Mac Ryder. So look at the intensity in his face. And there in the background, you see Cole Conrad's father, Minnesota heavyweight. He's going to be on the edge of his seat come heavyweight time. But in the foreground here, Doug Ryder is Mac's dad. That's so nerve-wracking. You know, you grow up on the circuit, taking your son to tournaments since he's 6, 7 years old, and then here you see him in the Big Ten Finals. Oh, it's exciting and nerve-wracking all at the same time.
Well, tack on another point for Ryder with that last escape. 4-2 here early in period number 2. Minnesota wrestler leading the way here at 133 pounds, looking to repeat as Big Ten champ. Ryder, we mentioned, out of Gilbertville, Iowa, one of the first big-time Iowa recruits to abandon the in-state programs there and make the trek down to join Jay Robinson and the Golden Gophers.
Yep, Iowa is no longer the power they were. There's a lot of parity in college wrestling now. You can go to about any school in the country. If you're willing to work hard and get after it, you can excel and reach your goal. And it's exciting for our sport. These teams, again, the word parity is everywhere, not just in the Big Ten, but across the country in our sport. It's going to be a dogfight today for this Big Ten championship, and wait till the NCAA tournament. There's going to be 4 or 5 teams in the hunt for that team title. It's going to be a darn good.
There's another look at Doug Reiter, looking on, living and dying with every juke and jive and maneuver here as his son tries to hang on to this 4-2 lead in the second period.
Tommy Clum in on a high crotch. Hey, this is a critical time right here. He's got to finish it. He's got to step up. Reiter's hard to finish on. Clum's going to need to get 2 legs. He's only got 1 so far. He needs to get the other ankle pulled across. I don't think it's going to be difficult. Now he needs to get height. He needs to post a hand up. There could be a stalemate if Clum doesn't keep working. Clum needs to step up. Reiter's got both his ankles. There's a foot. See that right foot coming up? Oh, Clum can turn now. This is critical. Short time left. Clum might be able to finish. He's got to spin. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. That's 2.
Reiter is holding hard here and is able to ward it off in the final second. Great defensive effort.
I thought they gave it 2.
Reiter.
They're discussed. They're going back and forth. Mr. Reiter's thinking, all right, we got a choice of neutral here. We got a choice of neutral for the 3rd period.
And Ken, they did give him the 2 there at the end. So it is 4-4 here as we go to the 3rd period.
Wow, Clum chose to go on his feet. He didn't want to go underneath. Reiter's got that great cradle. Clum didn't want to mess with this. So this match has been exciting. It's going to get decided in the 3rd period or sudden death by a takedown. Who's going to get that winning takedown?
Well, riding side not a factor right now. 4-4. These guys look to decide it here in this 3rd period.
But I tell you, Jason, if they go double overtime, that's to Reiter's advantage because he's a bear on top. So Clum needs to pick up the pace. He needs to body fake and work the head and get 1 more good leg attack. Meanwhile, Reiter needs to get that underhook and get his tie in there.
And if you're Mac Reiter at this point, are you saying that? Are you thinking to yourself, I just want to bide my time to maybe get it there to that double overtime, the tiebreaker?
Some wrestlers may think that way, but I don't think Mac Reiter is. There's too much time left in the match. I think Mac Reiter's thinking, I want to take this man down. And he needs to know he wants to get an underhook and score. So no, you don't just keep it close. Reiter needs to control the tie. He needs to get an underhook. Clum needs to get the leg attack going. Who can control the tempo here in the final minute, 10 seconds of this 3rd period?
An anxious Doug Reiter, you saw again moments ago, looking on as his son's in a precarious position for the moment, but Mac fights out of it. And now he'll take a shot attempt. Clum on the edge.
Not enough space.
Yeah, they run out of real estate, and they'll get sent back to the center. Under a minute to go.
That was the same leg attack that Clum was able to score with, in the 2nd period. That time Reiter shut him down a little bit better. Clum likes to attack that right leg. Again, though, Reiter needs to get the underhook. He needs to close the gap. Right now, Reiter's not doing too much. He's taking half shots. He's kind of being paid. There's the underhook, though. Now, comes back right off. That's stalling against Wisconsin. He can't just back up that. You see the ref verbally telling him that. If it's stalled, though, you might as well call it.
We have seen the fleeing, the Mac call earlier this year here on CSTV. But it is indeed rare. Doug Reiter again looking on as his son has got 20 seconds left in regulation, tied with Wisconsin's Tom Clum here, the championship for the Big Ten at 133 pounds.
Coming down to sudden death. They're going to go sudden death. You hear in the background the Penn State band, alma maters hooping up because freshman Jake Strayer just